Okay, we're live. All right, so this is a group of secondary PE teachers, and we have spent the last several weeks working on creating breakout EDU sessions. We've been trying each other's, and I think I'm one of the last ones in the group to go. So tonight, this whole group is going to be trying a digital breakout. We're just going to go around and say who we are and what we do. So I'm Jo Bailey. I teach in Wausau, Wisconsin at DC Everest Senior High School. Yeah, that's all you need to know about me, I think. Who wants to go next?
I can go. Hi, I am Carrie Bullis, and I teach at Williamsburg Junior Senior High. We're a 7th through 12th grade building, and I teach mostly physical education and lifeguarding.
I guess I can go next.
Oh, go ahead, Fontaine.
Oh, go ahead. Go, Craig. Go.
Hi, this is Craig Kemline. I teach high school physical education at Cedar Crest High School in Pennsylvania, and really looking forward to using Breakout this year.
Okay. My name is Fontaine Sigerquist. I teach high school 9 through 12 at American Canyon High School in California, and getting into wanting to use Breakout myself. So this has been a really great group to figure out how to use it. So.
Hi, my name is Kirby Gratz. I also teach at Williamsburg in Iowa, and I am 7 through 12 PE and health. I kind of just got joined with the group and I'm super excited about it.
Okay, so for those of you who are unfamiliar with the Breakout EDU idea, basically it's a great way to engage students in critical thinking, problem solving, working together. And it can be applied to almost, well, pretty much any subject area that you want. And the idea is that you create scenarios or puzzles for your students, and they have to solve these puzzles using the knowledge they have from either their content area, or it could be something that's a bit more, that's less related to the content area. And they work together to solve puzzles and find out answers to get combinations to open a box, so either a physical box, or in the case that we're going to do tonight, get the code to a digital breakout. So this is stuff that they can use online. Now you can mix the two together. So you could do a combination of physical boxes where they have to actually find out a combination and open a physical lock, or a physical activity, and then from that they use it digitally as well. Does anyone else have anything else to add to that?
Sounds good.
That sound roughly okay? Okay.
That does. We're set.
All right. So I've posted the link on Twitter, and anyone who's on there is obviously welcome to try it out and see what it is. So I'm going to share my screen. And what I've done is, for this one, I've just kind of created a basic, hey, who is your teacher? Get to know your teacher type thing. So one of the worst things I think for students on that first 2 days of school is the sit and get, where they just get rules and regulations, and allowing them to get up and get moving and work together is great, because then that also gives you the chance to start to get to know them as well. So that's kind of what I was trying to do. And obviously everyone who's doing this with us live will see if it's working, or if you can figure out my clues, or what I've done right and what I've done wrong. So it'll be interesting to see if that works. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And you guys had a link in the box, correct?
Yep.
You guys all got the link? Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Kirby, did you get it?
I'm going to switch.
No, I didn't.
Okay. Kirby, if you look in the chat, the group chat.
She came on after you posted. I will repost it for you.
Okay, thank you very much. And I'm just going to pull it up here. All right, hopefully you can all see the screen here. So I have created a Google site, and at the top here, there's a little story for the information for people to follow. And then below that, there are some puzzles. So I guess the group, you want to decide, and let me actually probably scroll a bit down further. So there's 4 different things I've posted here. And you can see if I hover over these pictures, they all link to something. And further down here, there is another Google form that asks them to enter various pieces of information in order to solve this particular puzzle. So they're trying to figure out, this was my class, they're trying to figure out who I am and why I sound a bit more different to people in this area, what I like to do in my spare time, and what they might be learning about in the class. And I do have a time limit on it as well, which I'm going to time manually. So do you guys want to decide which picture you want to go on first, and then I can pull that up?
Anybody?
Yeah.
I went to the ET one, but I'm wondering if you want to share one of our screens, unless you want to do it. Does that make sense, Joe?
That does make sense. Let me, if I go off screen share, and then one of you.
We can do the ET
can
one
share your
first.
screen.
Okay, ET it is.
So who's going to share their screen?
That's fine. If you want to share mine, that's fine.
Okay, so you have to do it correct?
I think so.
There we go.
All right, do we have it?
Is there a way that he can share his screen without seeing us?
Yes.
Because every time we talk.
There we go.
I've just hovered on him, so hopefully it should stay on Craig's screen now.
All I see is you. There we go. Yeah, so anytime we talk, it's showing us.
Let me see. Did that help?
Yes, it did.
Okay, good.
Perfect.
All right, we're set. All right, so
There you go.
ET link led us to the jigsaw puzzle here.
Okay.
So this is going to give us our first clue. So
now, if anyone watching and wondering what this is, Jigsaw Planet, you can upload your own images and it will turn them into a jigsaw puzzle for you. Very easy to use. And once you find pieces that go together, they automatically click into place.
You know, I really like this as an individual. I wonder, because I haven't done it with a class yet, when you have just one person that kind of can manipulate the puzzle, depending on how big your groups are, how, like me, I would totally monopolize this puzzle right here.
Oh,
Yes,
I didn't really think about that.
I'd want to be all over it as well.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't really be a good thing for team building necessarily.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Because I would just rush this and not have the patience.
Well, it's just like right now we're not talking about it. We're all like
Exactly.
just
Yeah.
really trying to get it done.
Yeah. So we're looking at Craig's screen, but everyone else has their own screen and are moving stuff around as well. I mean, you can get blank puzzles and things, and you could probably make a printable pretty easily, and with a little bit of cutting.
Well, I was looking on some different websites after the first time we did one like this, because I think I saw a breakout somewhere where every time they solved something, got a piece to the puzzle. I don't know where I saw that.
Well,
But
that's a good idea.
But it was like a homemade puzzle, like somebody had it printed out and it had something written on it that was pertinent to being able to solve the actual puzzle.
I've done that before with challenges and stuff, physical challenges where they complete a task. I give them pieces of a puzzle, and then by the time they're done, they put it together as a group, and it obviously has bearing to whatever it is that we're doing.
Kirby and I were going to use a puzzle as one of our like team building activities where somebody is blindfolded and the other kids have to, the other kids in the group have to run down and get it. Good job, Craig.
Oh, you beat me by 7 seconds.
I feel like I started way before you and I still didn't get it.
So, and you can see lower down the screen here, it actually tells you the time. Number 2 is a breakout. That was my daughter. So I tried to test it out and say, hey, okay, can you do this? Can you see where the links are? So I had her do it as well.
All right. So I guess from here, figure out what the clue is. Do they even have phones anymore? I actually did see a payphone out at Muir Woods because I don't think there's reception out there. So
there's a few still in existence.
Okay, so let's see. So we need a 7-number combination.
I haven't even looked at that yet.
A color map. We need a 6-number combination and a code word. So this one might be more a code word, but
looking to see what
it could be red, white, and blue because they're all red, white, and blue.
Yeah, so some of these give you a question or a hint, and Joe has nothing here. So obviously, I think it's where she grew up to where she is now, places she's been.
Color map.
The 6-number combination lock. I tried to type this. Sorry, your call cannot be completed. So maybe it's some kind of number code.
So since my screen's showing,
maybe prefixes of these areas.
Area codes would be really hard just to get from the flags.
So since my screen's sharing, I'll just show with the numbers here. Once you type in a number, it gives you a hint down bottom. So that's where Fontaine got that here.
Yeah, and that's one thing with the Google Forms. It's nice that you can put in the response validation. So if it will show up that message until the answer is correct, which in some ways is a good thing, and in some ways is, I was thinking today it'd be nice if you could submit your answer and then have it say, sorry, you've got it wrong, or yes, you've got it right, and then you can move on. But that is not available yet. You can do it for a multiple choice question, but you can't do it for a short answer question.
I started wondering if the number is anything with the stripes, but I'm trying to see how that would connect with the phones.
Do you want to try one of the other? Since we don't know which one it goes to, do you want to try one of the other pictures?
I wonder, maybe we need to.
All right, I'll click on the map.
Okay, map.
Map has a lot of color.
56 half marathon challenge. So she's run half marathons in these states, I'm guessing. Number 1 was Wisconsin. Wasn't there a color map?
Yeah.
All in caps.
Is that like R is red?
Well,
it doesn't say.
No, it's the color map, not a color lock. So we could try a couple things. We could try the color, or we could try the state abbreviation.
It could be, the abbreviation.
Do you want to read off from, I'll go to the form, and do you want to read off the letters to me?
Okay, number 1, W-I-I-L. Is that, would you guys
SD.
What was that?
Do you think the third one is MN?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so the third MN, that looks like Florida. FL, SD, HI, NV. I was looking over, that was water on the right, sorry. ND, and finally UT.
That's a lot.
Nope.
No.
That is a lot. So we can try the colors next. See if that might be it.
In that order?
Yes.
Just like, well, do we just like B? You mean like that? B, G,
Yeah.
B,
All right.
P.
BG, I'm sorry, say it again from the
That's
beginning.
okay. B, G, B, P, R, Y, B, P, G.
No, I think you.
No, this is too
I don't
easy.
think that's right.
Doing it
Yeah.
that way is too easy. It says notes on here: north, south, east, west. So
Yeah,
that's
but
that's
you
got to
would think
be.
she'd put directional clues.
She started in blue and she went south. She started Wisconsin, went south. Then she went
Oh, I see what you mean.
northwest. Then she went northwest. From there, she went down to Florida, which would be southeast. Red, coming
South
up
Dakota.
northwest again. Yellow, we're going to go with southwest or west?
I would start simple and just do north, south, east, and west.
Okay.
So why
All
don't
right.
you go back to your...
South?
Are you typing it in?
No, I'm trying to look at the map. So if you want to look at the map and just give me the things, I'll type it in. That's fine.
Okay, so south, north, south, north, west, east, north, south.
Nope. So her response is you went the wrong way. So I think it has to deal with direction.
Maybe backwards. Maybe we start at the bottom and then go up to the top. Start at 9.
Maybe I did it wrong. Was anybody double checking?
So instead of going from 1 to 9, go 9 to 1.
It's typically ascending. Let's go ahead, read it. So we would be
I would just say,
south.
yeah, S, N, E, W, N, S, N, S.
No, because you
Nope.
started with a 9 and you went up.
I'm looking at Joe right now.
Sorry.
And she's given no hints.
Yeah, she's
Well,
not. I can.
I was going to jump in and say, and this goes the same for any sort of breakout, you can offer hint cards. So if at any point a group or students need a hint, you can absolutely offer them hints or have them maybe complete an additional challenge in order to earn a hint. I mean, that could be something else you could add as well. So if you would like a hint, I'm happy to provide one.
What's our challenge?
You are right on the directional front.
Okay.
It does involve directions. Craig was close.
So we're going with the northeast, southwest. Let's try that.
Okay, you try that. I'm going to try other things while you guys do that.
All right. So she went south.
I'll type it in, Craig, if you want to say it.
South, northwest. Where am I here? Hold on.
With southeast?
Southeast. I was getting confused on the purple colors, the difference. Northwest.
Southwest?
Southwest. Yep. What number are we on here? I'm getting confused now.
We're 7 is the next direction we're going to. Would you just say east?
Let's try that. We can change that if we need. Go to the east. And then northeast.
Want me to put dashes between two?
Southwest.
No. Lastly would be southwest. So you should have south, northwest, southeast, northwest, southwest, east, northeast, southwest.
Yeah, I have that.
How about we try that didn't work?
No.
Maybe that one that we just labeled east, we label northeast. So south, northwest, southeast, northwest, southwest, northeast, northeast, southwest. There we go.
Yay!
That was it. You got one.
Good job.
All right. So let's see. That's the color. Can you repeat that? That's all caps too.
Yep, it should be south, northwest, southeast, northwest, southwest, northeast, northeast, southwest.
Got it.
All right, one down. Now we'll do the what, why, how. See what that one's got. Crypto pics. This was the tweet I tried to study.
I'm intrigued to see what you think of this, because I came up with this idea last night based on an app. Have you ever done the 4 pictures, 1 word app?
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Have you seen that before? Well, there's 4 related pictures, and you have to figure out what the word or the words are that link them together.
See, I was going to say with the 1 picture, couch to 5K, but your answer. 1 word, all caps, no spaces.
One word.
So it says, try again. Hopefully this question is overloading you too much.
Progression.
Mm-mm.
No.
Oh, that should say, hopefully this question isn't overloading you too much.
Okay.
Is that what it's supposed to say?
Yeah, but the overload should be in there. No, I wasn't that nice.
It's fit. It's FITT. It's a fit principle.
Okay.
So yeah, I tried to get a picture of frequency, how often, intensity, walking to, and then
good.
time, and then type.
Good job, Carrie.
Okay. That's awesome.
2 words.
2 words, all in caps.
Goal setting.
Mm. Mm.
Yep. Good job.
Fontaine, you're
Awesome.
Right.
1 word. Teamwork. Yep.
Losing through it so far.
Heart rate.
Wait, are you guys already through picture 3? Holy-
Teamwork.
Teamwork.
Okay.
1 word, all caps.
It's not heart
Ooh.
rate.
Rhythm.
CPR. I'm not sure if that's 1 word, but there's more. Nutrition.
Yep.
Submit. Congratulations. The code
Like
is
that
fun.
All right, fun's the code.
Good one, Joe. I like that.
I like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's really
You guys
neat.
are quick on that. Nice.
So this would be code word fun. What was did you write an essential part of every PE class? Okay. All right.
So we just need numbers.
2
All right.
down,
You want to
Joe's
click on
picture.
her hiking pic?
I'll make a copy.
Will we find out where that's at? That's really pretty, wherever you are.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll let you know. It was fantastic.
Part of it.
Ooh, is this like the word scramble we did last week?
Yes, but a little different.
Mine is lagging. I guess I can
mine
look
is
at
too.
yours.
So
Now,
the red
what-
is going to give us the letter.
So what I did with this, I set it up so every person is prompted to make their own copy, which means they can manipulate it however they want, rather than everyone trying to manipulate one copy.
Okay, yours looks way cooler than mine did last week.
So Joe, I want to keep this in this setting. I don't want to go to my present mode, right?
No, you're good as you are. Yeah,
Okay.
and you can
Yeah, 'cause-
you can
yeah,
move
so you
things
can see
around.
them. So, so it's got to be the red, whatever the red letter number is going to be our code.
This is the number of the letter. Yeah. Oh, this is digits, right?
We're doing numbers. Yeah.
6-digit, and we have a 7-number combination lock.
Okay. So the first one is running.
Nice. All right, I'm just going to put the one. I'm only going to move the one that we. I'm going to be lazy.
Yeah.
Rugby.
Yes. Good job.
Okay, so I know that Joe enjoys both of these, so these are going to be her interests, I think.
Well, isn't that we're supposed to get to know her? So.
Yes, exactly. Geocaching.
Geocaching? Yeah.
God, you guys are so good at this.
Well, your students don't know you like we do.
That's true.
So as we're doing this, I'm thinking about the one we haven't done yet, and I'm thinking country codes.
Oh, yeah, you might be right.
Snowshoeing? No.
Is that right?
Snowshoe.
Yeah.
Yep.
Swimming.
Swimming. Yep. Good job.
Oop.
What is this one?
I knew you'd get that one, Carrie.
That was Kirby got it first. Yeah. What's this one?
Ha!
Belay?
Oh.
I don't know how to. Oh, no, there's an N. Never mind.
Nothing could be further from the truth. No. I like ballet, but
Oh, no, I meant not ballet. I meant like belay, like rock climbing. I don't know how to spell that either.
Oh, ballet. Ah, I gotcha.
But I could see you in ballet.
No grace, no finesse.
This is the last one, right? All right, so
Yeah.
what do we have so far?
Figure it out. Figure out the last one.
E, C, S, W.
You just need the numbers, though.
G. Oh, yeah.
Oh, are we taking the numbers off of
I
the?
forgot. I was trying to create a word, yeah. The numbers I
Oh,
want.
I didn't even think about the numbers on the Scrabble. That's all. Well, every single one of them, except for in the last one, if that's what we're going for, everything is a 1.
Oh,
except
good
for
job.
B.
Here we go.
You did great. Do you want to go back to your thing, Craig, and I'll tell you what they
7.
are?
I wrote them down. 1, 3, 3, 1, 4, 2, 1.
1, 3,
All right.
3. Great. Could you say that again?
1, 3, 3, 1, 4, 2, 1.
So that's the 7 one. I'm going in the 6 one.
That's the 7 one. That's why I think the other one might be country codes.
I like that one. That's good.
You still have no idea what the last word is.
Nope, we don't need it, though.
Yeah, I'm curious to know what it is.
Yeah. Okay. Let's figure that out.
I'm stuck.
Well, we know it doesn't start with a B.
I'm looking at country codes.
Are you trying the country codes? You don't want our time to get docked against us, do you?
No, we got one left. What's the first one? It'd be England, right?
Britain.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Where's that one? Oh, it's the jigsaw.
You see?
Hmm?
It's 44
All right.
is Britain.
Okay. 8, 5, 2, 1. We got it.
Yep.
You guys got the 6 number?
Mm-hmm.
So how did you do that?
It's 44, 8, 5, 2, 1. We Googled country codes.
Here we go. Did we break out?
We broke out.
So you have Britain,
All right.
Hong Kong, and United States. Woo! Okay, should we go back and figure out what her last word is?
That's what I've been
Yeah.
doing the whole
Yeah,
time.
I'm going to keep the clock running.
No, that's not fair. We
Oh, it's
figured it out.
How long did it take us to this point?
You're up to 22 minutes.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Mine was a
Sweet.
disaster last week, so mine was record breaker.
We know that it doesn't start with a B.
Right.
Mhm.
I'm the worst at this.
It'd be interesting if anyone who's watching this figured it out.
Maybe they can
They're sitting there laughing
let
at
us
you.
know.
Oh, I'm sure.
And it's probably just as easy as the other ones, isn't it?
I think so.
I just keep getting stuck on things, and then it's hard for me to like shift to a whole new word.
Netball.
Yes, good job.
Oh, good.
I cheated. I looked
How did
it
you
up.
cheat?
I was going for it. That was what I was
I
going to do
looked
as
on
soon as
Google.
you
I
said it.
found a word unscrambler.
Oh, no.
That was my next
It's
thing.
using your
It's making me
resources.
mad.
I was wondering if you got the word ball or net, you'd have probably been absolutely fine. But most of you aren't familiar with it and probably haven't played it, so it's not like the others where it would like boom. It's netball.
I think it
So
was
you broke
good.
out?
I think the kids will get that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, that was really neat. Again, seeing all the different ways you can use it.
What do you think about the any too easy, too hard?
You
The
wanted it,
country code one might be.
I was going to say, you wanted it around 40 minutes.
Mhm.
Yes, and we were about
And
25.
I think it will take them a lot longer with the country code. I think
Yeah.
that'll be a difficult one. I think if they've never done a breakout, I think not knowing that it is a directional code one, I think that'll be a little difficult for them.
Yeah.
So Kirby and I we had our first day of school today, and we did just a Google form, and they had to kind of go on a scavenger hunt and find the different places that they might be in for PE. And it was hard for the kids to, well, that's you know, that's the answer. And it's like, well, it's not really a question. It's a riddle. You have to kind of solve it. I did have to kind of prompt them a little bit to realize that, you know, they have to get past the fact that it's not going to be you know, just this is the answer, I'm going to put it in. Well, okay, well, what else could it be?
Mm-hmm.
So I think just making sure that before you give them this, that it's a riddle.
Yeah, and if it's something that they've never done before, it's like for us, the first time we did it, I mean, I was all over the place with the very first I did before you guys, and I didn't even know what I was trying to do. So I think we got real comfortable, and again, we know stuff about you that I think the kids aren't going to know.
No, that's true. Yeah, and that was hard, trying to pick things to challenge you, but not make it like so it's inaccessible.
Right.
But it really makes you think, setting it up, like, how should I do this? How should I, what tool should I use, etc. But no, it was fun it was a lot of fun to set it up.
No, and I think using it, like we were talking about, like, because some of your stuff was a lot of like review or kind of at the end, you know, with the summary of whatever your content is a good way to kind of bring them through. So stuff they might know, so it might go a little faster, but a good way for the group to review something, which kind of what do they have? I love that. I really, really like them having to figure that out.
Because that should be empowering as well, particularly if it's a review type thing. Like, we know this, we've got this. The other thing I thought today when I was putting it together, you know, it would be nice if you were able, let's say if you're doing a kind of a hybrid digital and physical one. When I was doing the Google Forms, you know, how at the end, how you get that confirmation message, like your response has been recorded, or in this case, I changed it to congratulations, you broke out. If you could customize that and add a picture, like say, congratulate, okay, you've solved this puzzle, and then a picture saying your next location is, and that would tell them where to go. I mean, that would be really nice, because then you could, again, they wouldn't know where to go next
until they solve something.
Solved it.
So that's that's what we did today. They only got one riddle, one question, and then like that's all it said, and then it went to next. If they didn't get it right, it wouldn't let them move on. So they knew that they got it correct if it let them move on to the next question.
So did you have it set up as a multiple choice?
No.
No, we did separate sections.
So what sort of answer were they putting in? Was it a text answer, or what was it?
So it's just like what you did. I mean, we had some directional ones. We had some, I can show you if you want to see them.
I tried, that's what I wanted to do with validation, but it wouldn't let me section based on the answer. So if they'd put in the correct answer, it doesn't, unlike a multiple choice question where you can say, if it's this, you go to yes, you go this way, no, you go the other way.
It was just, you couldn't hit, it wouldn't let you hit next. So it was just like,
okay,
unless you get it right. So it wouldn't let you go to that next section unless you got it correct.
Well, there was a picture, like in the one that we were doing on Voxer, you know, like that, where if you got it wrong, no, that was wrong, try again until you got it right. And then there was, I think, well, maybe it was at the end of all of them, but where he had some congratulations, you did it. I don't know. And that looked like, you know, a Bitmoji or something that he had put in there at the end.
Oh, that's a good point.
So it was just, ours was just like yours with the four, with your 4 pictures, that it wouldn't let us move on to the next picture. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does make sense.
We did it the exact same way you did. It wouldn't let you move on to the next question until you got it correct. So it was exactly like what you did for your pictures.
So what did you put into the response validation section then to make it do that?
The same thing that you would have put. So if the answer is 1, 2, 3, 4, then we put in there, it has to match 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. That was the
And
one
it
thing.
wouldn't accept it. It wouldn't accept it if it wasn't correct. Just like if I didn't put FITT, it says, sorry, you're wrong. It wouldn't let me move
You
on
had
to
the
the
right
next
idea
picture.
with the multiple choice, how you can, if you got it wrong, like you go back to that question, or if you got it right, you go to the next section.
Yeah.
Ours just didn't go backwards. If you got it wrong, you just stayed on that screen until you
Okay.
got it right.
So what I could have done with the one, instead of having them all listed there so you could see them all, just have one,
Go to the next
the number
section.
one, yeah, and then it would.
You have to go in that certain
Good
order.
point. Okay, so the first challenge will be figuring out which
That's pretty neat.
picture goes with which puzzle.
Correct.
Got it. Okay, cool.
I think the word unscramble that you did will be really good. That one will be good for them.
Yeah.
I love playing Scrabble, so I was trying to figure out a way to. And actually, I have a geocache hidden, and it is a puzzle geocache. So they have to figure out the final coordinates of where it's hidden. They have to use Scrabble and figure out the letters represent the coordinates. So if it was a J, the coordinate number was 8, and if it was a W, the coordinate number was 4. But that's if you know and have played Scrabble. And I was amazed. Again, you assume a lot of people have played these things, and so many people would send me a message on geocache saying, I have no idea where to even start. So again, you try and do you give them a hint? What do you do to, because you want them to be successful, but you don't want to give them the whole thing. So yeah, I was trying to part of me thought, should I have them have all the words jumbled or have them in sections and then have you total up each word? Then I thought that could get really messy. So that was the best way I thought, because then the numbers are still relevant, even though you're not having to total them up or anything.
The other thing that I learned today, and Kirby, I'm not sure if you felt like this, but the smaller the groups were, the better it was. I had some classes that I was able to do, I needed 5 groups. So some of them had just 3 kids in a group, and some of them had like 6 kids in a group. And when you have 6 kids to one device, 3 of them aren't paying attention. They're not really helping. They're kind of checked out.
Yep.
When there's 3, it's kind of hard to check out.
Yeah, I agree with that completely. Our first we had 5 or 6, and like you said, half the group was not doing, they were just slowly following behind. But our second class that did it, we had 3 people per group, and everybody was really involved. It was great.
So you only had carry 1 device per group?
Mm-hmm. And I had 5 puzzles set up. So we made 2 questions per like area that we were in. And then I just kind of mixed up all the questions, and I made 5 different forms.
Okay.
So
they were working through it at different times. So this group could be on number 1, puzzle 1, and this group could be on puzzle 3.
Right.
Kind of.
And they might have the same question as somebody else, like another group, but it would probably not be at that same time. But then their next question would probably not be the same as that other group, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. So you can't say, oh, what's the answer to the last one or the next one?
Mm-hmm. And I also shuffled the questions. So just to make sure, but I did, so every time it would be in a different order, but it worked out. I mean, the purpose, I just told them they had 2 goals. One was to work with their team, and then the other one was to visit the different places that you might have PE in. And sometimes they would try to head out around, and it's like, we're not going to have PE in the band room. Let's think about your goals. So, but it was good. It was a good first day.
Good.
That's great. Well, this was good. I think we all have seen different things from all the ones that we've done. So now I've got to go on and finalize mine. I'm going to use the introduce myself. So students learn about me. I'm going to use mine that I did with my students. Carrie, I don't know what yours was on, but did you use it to introduce or did you use it as a review? I may have missed it. I'm sorry. My daughter woke up, so I had to go upstairs real quick.
We just had them, yeah, just go around and find the different areas. They had to go to the laundry room. They went to the rest of the room, the
that's what it
pool,
was.
those type of things. I think I will use mine, but I'm going to use mine when we talk about working as a team and lifeguarding. So it'll be next week. And that'll kind of be my little team challenge for them to work as a group and figure it out, because I think mine's it's a little more difficult. I'm not sure if I'm ready to throw it out to the general PE class yet.
Yeah, I think the first time I throw mine out, I'm going to kind of, because obviously mine was way too hard, but probably do it something in a review context. And so I've been doing, because we've been already back for over a week, that I've been doing different collaborative stuff with my classes every day. So some relays with trying to problem solve. Each puzzle they got was a clue to something else, and the clues got more specific. And so they had to work together to problem solve that. But I think I'll wait, because I'm actually been accumulating all the actual stuff for a live lock, a lock box with the stuff from the Dollar Tree, my new favorite store. So I think I'm going to kind of wait and do that and make that the initial time that I do the breakout, actually do an actual box and lock. So
That sounds cool.
Gee,
So are
Carrie,
you gonna put together a list of your Dollar Tree breakout items?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
My God. Well, those
Like what you're
boxes,
using?
those boxes that Craig found, that was you, right?
Yeah, lockable toolboxes for $1.
Oh my God. Yeah. I got a dozen of those, and we have a whole bunch of combination locks that we have for kids at school. And, we have a key in the back that we use, but somewhere along the years, we've lost all the actual combinations to those. So, if kids leave them when I've been collecting them, well, we literally do not have the combinations for those. So I figured I will take 12 of those. And if they solve a puzzle, they get to borrow my key, so that they come and get the key. And then, so I'm like, okay, well, that's 12 locks. I got that. And then, so I've been slowly looking at different funds to get the rest, because I got that hasp block and it does work. And so I'm hoping by the end of, my first few weeks with them, I've been slowly accumulating and convincing people, yeah, can I spend a little money on this? But
okay.
I got 15 jigsaw puzzles for $1 each at the Dollar Tree. They're 24 pieces per puzzle. And I figured that would be, just a fun warm-up activity. So I've got those sitting in a locker already ready to use on a day for just a fun warm-up. But
Cool.
Craig, you got a whole bunch of boxes, ammo cans, didn't you, from your National Guard too?
I did, yeah. So the National Guard, our recruiter that works with our school, he right away said he'd donate as soon as I brought it up. So he spray painted it for me. He put his logo on them. We figured out a way to lock them, but I can use them for this. I can use them for orienteering. He's actually going to come in probably in the spring and teach some orienteering, land navigation.
Nice.
But yeah, I have 6 or 7 of those that we can use. So those will be real neat. Even with geocaching.
Yeah. Yeah, Carrie, when you were talking about what you guys did today, you just made me, I've got an answer to my own problem of having a picture. Yeah, if I set up a Google form and the next section has a picture on it, that will tell them where to go. So that's exactly what I might do when we start school. Because then they can, we are one-to-one iPads. So my kids easily could solve the problem, have enough devices, and then navigate to the next place. So they'll get an idea of, so thank you.
Yeah, it should work fine.
Sweet.
All right, I think I should probably go to bed. It's hard to get up early now. I didn't wean myself off of the 8 o'clock rising every morning. Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good job, Joe. Thank you.
Yeah, great
No,
job, Joe.
It'll be perfect.
Anyone who was watching, and send us feedback of anything that you Any ideas that you have that you saw that you think, oh, well, you could try this because that would be really good for all of us too. So
Yeah. All
We're
right.
ready
All
for
right.
Phys Ed Summit breakout.
Yes, that's coming up on Saturday, 26th.
Saturday.
Yeah, Mark Fulmer, Becky Fulmer are doing that. I believe it's in the morning. No, or is it afternoon? I'll tweet it
I don't
out.
know the time.
I think it's at night. I think it's at like 6. I'm pretty sure I saw a tweet and somebody who said that they had to set an alarm and she was like, that's in the evening. So I think it's at 6 at night.
Okay.
What time zone are we looking at for that? I don't remember.
I think those are all Eastern.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we'll
We
get
should-
teamed up. That sounds like we're going to get partners.
Yes. Yeah, that'll be fun. Hopefully the experience the last few weeks will it'll help us. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
It'll probably be the most competitive breakout if you have all PE teachers doing it. I'm already
Win.
thinking.
Oh dear. All right. Well, I will sign off. Thanks, guys.
All right.
Okay.
Have a great night.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.